guys, I've had the deck in hands for 24 hours now, and I am pleased to report its ease of use out of the box is astonishing. And I'm so excited to share my 24-hour reaction with you guys. So, let's get right to it. Alright guys, so the first thing I want to get into today is we're going to talk about the specs of this baby. Because she ain't no slouch. Rocking an AMD APU. The CPU is a Zen 2 4-core 8-thread, clocking in at between 2.4 and 3.5 gigahertz. The GPU is an 8th generation RDNA chipset. And there is 16 gigs of onboard RAM. Depending on your model, an SSD in the size of either 256 or 512 gigs. And the $400 base model has a 64 gig of eMMC memory. Remember guys, mine is a 64 gig with the Tetrabyte memory card. Valve claims there's only a 5-second difference in loading speeds. No worries though, because we will test that here. I have Elden Ring and GTA installed on the SD card to test out as well. But before that, I want to talk about size. This is a big boy. Like as if a kid, if you were a kid and then you thought your Game Gear was big, play it please. I wish I had one on hand. I don't. So we will borrow somebody else's comparison and credit them. Next we have the Oled Switch. The OLED's dimensions are 4 inches high, 9.5 inches long, and a ½ inch thick. The deck specs are significantly bigger at a 4.6 inches high, 11.7 inches long, and 2 inches thick. That's quadruple the Switch. That's insane. You guys do have to remember though, this is a PC in your hand. One handheld that has always bothered me because of its heft was the 3DS XL. So just to show you, I'll do a clamshell shut shot and a clamshell open sideways so you can see. Alright, that's enough about size. Let's talk about setup. So out of the box, I plugged it in and I inserted the SD card and went to start the download for a couple games I bought. And it just wasn't showing my SD card. So I'm like, what the heck? And after fiddling with it in the settings, I realized you had to format it. It didn't start it on its own. I had to manually format it and it took about 10 minutes or so, probably because of the size. So I start all my downloads right before bed. It's about midnight. 600 kilobytes a second. And I'm like, wait a minute. I get 70 megabytes down minimum on my Series X and PS5. I'm not sure if there's a setting I can change to speed this up or if there's a patch coming down the road. It just really was an inconvenience at midnight when I figured this out. So first thing next morning, I went to Target and I got a different USB-C hub because the one I bought from Amazon, no Ethernet port on that boy. So I ended up getting a Philips 7-in-1 and it gave me 3 extra ports that I'd gladly need later on. Alright guys, so we're booting her up now. We're going to talk about emulation next, but before we talk about emulation, I just wanted to show you guys how easy it is to get into the Proton desktop mode. So we'll click power here, switch to desktop, and then we'll get this quick switch over to the Proton Linux. Alright, here we go. Now this is cool here. This is actually what I've been playing with the most, to be honest with you guys. I have my keyboard and my mouse connected right now through Bluetooth. Let me bring my mouse over here. Alright. Actually, no it's not. Alright. So now we're back in business. I'm using the right trackpad with the mouse for now. I'm going to go over here. I really want to show you how cool the store is real quick. So let's go to the software Discover store. And it's going to bring it up here for you guys. And this is actually how you download all the emulators. So you click here, go to games, emulators. Can we just talk about this? You guys aren't ready for this list. Look at this. Super Nintendo. 3DS, RetroArch, if you just want to use RetroArch. Their cores aren't always the best. Game Boy, GameCube, Wii, Xbox, PlayStation, and yes, your eyes are not deceiving you. That is a Switch emulator, and we will do that because I own a shit ton of Switch games, and I will emulate them on this device. Anyways, look, PS3. Like, we're going to do that too. Like, there's so many emulators here, I really don't think I can get this in one video. But that's alright, because that's just more content for you guys. Alright, let's go back. I want to show you the GameCube. The GameCube is the one I have installed right now, and I've had nothing but success with this thing. I guess at first, whenever it first came out, that there was a lot of people having problems between switching up and there was no sound. And out of the box, there still is no sound. I thought they might have fixed that. They didn't know. It's alright though. This, you know, you get something new, you're an adopter of it. So there's going to be technical issues and they'll work those bugs out as we go. Alright, so we're clicking open Dolphin. Here's the games I have installed here. Let's see. Should we do Simpsons or Mario Kart? Let's try Simpsons. And I actually already have a save going. The mapping of the buttons took me no longer than 2 minutes. Alright, we'll make this full screen. But before we do that, I want to load my save so we can just get right into it for you guys. I believe my save's on the desktop. There? Hello? Maybe home? There it is. Alright, let's open it up. And it should just, yep, we're right back where I was. And I have this running at 2x resolution. That's at 720p. And I have anti-aliasing on. Alright. Here we go. The sound's not the greatest. You get a crackle here and there, but other than that, I mean, me and my wife have actually been playing this game a lot. She likes this. She never played it before. Oops. I'm very happy with the emulation. That was my primary, really the primary, like, motivator to purchase this. And like pay the resale for it because I just love this thing. Like, I'm so excited to put other emulators on here. Things that I've never been able to emulate before because I just didn't have the power. Now we are going to go to Mario Kart. We'll run that real quick. Today, hopefully. What just happened? Dolphin. I click my game and then I click play. Do you play? Yes. Okay. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Alright, let's get into a race. You always gotta go Diddy and Donkey, baby. And I'm sure that the color looks a lot better on the screen itself than what you're seeing in this video. The colors are very vibrant and sharp. The upscaler really does a great job in Dolphin. It's one of my favorite emulators ever created. Ooh. Oh crap. Stole my power up. I see how it is. And I drifted out of the way. This game. Oh, got a little frame drop there. Maybe because of that lightning effect. Dang it, that might have been my Nana. Tough break. I'll get slammed by something at the end here. This game is just on roids. Oh. Okay. Sure. I literally lost my button placement. That sucks. I've only played this a couple rounds. I'll take that though. Give me that ramp. That's what I really want. Dang, everybody got them nanners. Maybe this is just double dash. You got somebody. If you don't hit them and you're right up on their ass, please. Hey, just squeaked out the third at the end there. Now, there's another thing I want to show you guys I think is really cool. I'm going to show you guys how easy it is to set it up to like a monitor or TV real quick. Hold on. Alright guys, so if you wanted to stream it on the monitor, I just wanted to show you guys real quick how easy this is with the USB-C hub. So, as you guys know, there's only one port on top, but that's alright here because we have HDMI, 2 USBs, a micro SD, and then a standard SD card slot. Then on this side we have our power and then our Ethernet. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys real quick. So I'm going to unhook this power here. I'm going to run that right to the device, the hub being that being the hub. We're going to hook that up to the power source, HDMI, to the hub itself. And then we just plug this in top. And now we're just going to watch and see what happens. Give it a second. And just that easy. We have it on our monitor here. I have it connected to a speaker as well. Blow that up full screen for you guys. Now that we have her in full screen on our monitor here, I really like the quality of it on the monitor. I actually feel like at this point in time, the emulation is actually better just because it's 720p or lower typically anyway, so it kind of stays in that same HD range. I mean, the device itself is only putting out 800p. So if I have this set to 720, I'm not really losing any fidelity in that image on the screen. Where with the games, you can tell a little bit more. But another thing I wanted to show you guys real quick was this ease of use when it comes to the controller. So this is my primary Series X controller, and typically I would just connect it to Bluetooth, but since it's connected to my Xbox, I'm just going to hardwire it for you real quick. And this goes for any controller. I even tried the PlayStation 5 controller. It works. So right back up, and we are good to go, guys. Let's do one more race real quick with the Xbox remote. Maybe I can get a better time this time. We'll see. Peach Beach. All right. that launch off. I'm still learning to play this. This isn't quite as adhering as Mario Kart 8, but oh man, it's like that. Alright. I should probably stop talking and just play. Alright guys, so after the deck is turned on and you've signed in, this is what you're going to be greeted to. There's a bunch of different games that I downloaded. Alright, let's see. These games are installed on the SD card, so let's do a couple time comparisons real quick. Let's see how long it takes to get into GTA. Not too bad. But we're not in the actual game yet. But to get the boot up, that's pretty quick. 40 seconds. I mean, this is handheld, guys. Come on now. Alright, now we're at the main menu here where it's going to have me select. Story mode. Let's see how long from the menu it takes. Taking quite a bit of time. Oh, there we go. It looks good. It looks crisp. I mean, obviously, until you have it in person. I mean, my iPhone's only going to catch so much. Stable 60. Wow, it's a lot more vibrant on my screen. Alright, let's go steal a car. It's very snappy and responsive. I didn't have to set the controls up. See how the frames. Oh my. Still keeping that stable 60, yo? Have we even got a hiccup yet? I haven't been paying attention. Ooh, road rage. And you know, I love this thing. The 24-hour impression, I love it. I'm so excited to bring more videos to you guys. I'd like to start a tutorial series, possibly. We'll start with emulators, And then possibly after that, I'd like to try maybe putting a build of Windows on an SD card. And of course, loads more gameplay. I wanna. I'm sorry to you guys. I know I said earlier in the video I would test Elden Ring out. I don't have the time right now. But Elden Ring, I will tell you right now, I have 2 character builds on my PlayStation. I will definitely be playing this game on there. Earlier today, I bought an Elgato. I'd like to start streaming possibly for you guys. And as soon as I have that all set up in Streamlabs and everything, I'll drop that in my bio. The Elgato, we should get a lot better capture footage. And I'll be uploading that over the next couple days here. Uh, Let me know what you guys think of the video. You know, it took 12 hours to make. Sorry I'm a little late. I tried to get it done by 12. I had a couple complications and then got sidetracked with the Elgato. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I really appreciate the likes and the comments, everything, guys. Thank you so much. Like, I did not think I was going to get over 4 or 5 views on my first video. So thank you guys so much, and have a great night.